We have Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft from Germany and City of Bristol Rowing Club A. We have a great shot there. You can see down into the boat of the Bristol crew. Many of you might not have seen inside a rowing boat before. Not exactly the most user-friendly of places to be.
Not built for comfort.
No.
Built for speed.
Exactly. A good diamond, not a long time, as they say. We can see the coxswain and the crew from Germany there. She has her hand up, just indicating that she's getting her line, getting herself set, and once both coxswains have their hands down, that will indicate to the umpire that the crews are straight and ready to start the race.
Bonn and Bristol. When I see that you are both straight and ready, I will start you like this. Attention. Go. Get ready, please.
Nervous moments for both of these crews, particularly City of Bristol Rowing Club. Don't have a track record of getting that far into Henley, so this is a big deal racing on Wednesday for them.
I have to say, certainly in any race, this was the most nerve-wracking time for me, but that was amplified infinitely more being here at Henley. It is the most nerve-wracking start sequence as an athlete that you can ever go through. But we have them away here now on the left-hand side, Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft from Germany in the Bach station. And in the Bach station on the right-hand side, the City of Bristol Rowing Club A, just moving into the centre of the course. It's so important for the coxswains to really be on their steering here and to anticipate that little bit of movement in the water as they come past the island.
Absolutely, and we see coxers and coxless boats still struggling with that throughout the week. It's that extra challenge you get at Henley. It's not like an oil race in so many different ways, and that's just one of them. But City of Bristol, they've got to go hard here to work out what speed they've got, what speed Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft have, because they're an interesting mix of people who've got results in German national races, who've quite a bit of Henley experience in different events, from the Britannia to the Thames Challenge Cup. So a lot of experience bringing together what's really a kind of club composite crew for the Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft. And they're not having it all their own way here at all. Pretty tight at the start.
Yeah, it looks like this crew here, the Germans, they're just really sitting back there. They look very strong through the back end of the stroke, very composed. You can just see when you see both crews from side on that they are just moving the boat just a little bit more effectively through the back end. They really have a nice sit back and send, whereas the crew here closest to a City of Bristol Rowing Club A, just not quite as composed through the back end of the stroke.
Absolutely, and I think they've put everything into the start, haven't they, on Bristol, and now we're going into rhythm. They're not finding a rhythm in the same way that the German crew are finding something sustainable, that's powerful to go all the way down, and it's that combination of power through the water but letting it run. They look more powerful, the style of rowing is more powerful, and they're getting that increased run per stroke as a result in the Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft crew.
You see the crew on the left-hand side here, they're coxswain Anna Dames. No doubt telling her crew to start to settle things down a little bit. We saw them just pop on the water there. It is, as we said earlier, very deceptive when you're looking at it from camera, especially when there isn't much breeze, so the water looks nice and flat. But the roll that starts, you can actually see quite well the wash from the boats that are going down the umpires' launches and the impact that has when it hits the wall. And once it starts reverberating through, it does tend to stick around. So it is a lot trickier out there than what it appears to us on camera.
Absolutely. It looks like City of Bristol are absolutely hanging in there, putting in some more pushes. They're still in contact. So this is quite a great race for the first week.
And we've seen this time and time again where it doesn't take much for things to flip very quickly at this event, and it can take one mistake or just having something in your back pocket that you're going to pull out later in the race, and we see things change very quickly. And for Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft from Germany, sitting here on the right hand side, we're looking down into their boat now. will be about staying composed. They have a 3/4 of a length lead, but that could change very quickly if they're not able to keep their composure as that crew from the City of Bristol Rowing Club A starts to move up on them.
Absolutely, they've got contact, and having contact is critical psychologically. Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft are going to be wanting to break contact, so this is a crucial part of the race. Can they put in a move? Can they try and create a bit more of a comfort buffer there? Or can City of Bristol keep hanging on? I'm really impressed that actually they found a better rhythm than I think they had out of the island. But how much have they got? It's a wonderful eclectic collection of people, it looks like, in the Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft Club. We've got people with World Rowing Coastal Champions experience in the coxing seat, a wonderful mixture of different boats that they've raced in. They talk about being both sprinters and world record holders in long distance rowing, so I think they go and tour and see quite a few different races that there are that they can do, and that's one of the wonderful things about rowing is, you know, you just want to be part of that family and find all these crazy different regattas to race at, from the historic Henley Royal Regatta to you know, coastal rowing and the whole gamut of what you can do within our wonderful sport.
Yes, as you're saying, this German crew, it is quite an eclectic mix. It's the first 8 coached by Felix Crane, who's also competing in the ladies' plate here at Henley Regatta, but they are self-professed nice group of crazy people, so we'll have to see if they launch some of that in the last couple of hundred metres of the race. But it does look like City of Bristol are starting to move up now, and they're really giving the crowd a race to watch now.
It's a great race. It's hard work. Both crews are having to put a lot of effort in here. Well done, City of Bristol. You know, for them, they tend to race pretty regularly at Henley Royal Regatta, but they don't tend to get through many rounds, and they won Club 8's All-Include Regatta in May, and that was a big boost for them, I think, to feel, do you know what, we've got some good form this year. So what can they do? Can they get back on terms now they're coming into the enclosures? Can they get actually up level? That's their challenge now.
Yes, as they come towards the enclosures, this is the last chance. They really have to get themselves back into this race. They've been clawing back. It looked like it was all over for them in the early stages, but City of Bristol Rowing Club A, they're back on terms with Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft from Germany on the right-hand side of your screen.
It looks like Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft, I think they're lifting their rate a bit. It looks to me like they are kind of, again, sensing that they need to lift a notch, put that rate up. It's going up a little bit. They've got to push for the finish now. What have City of Bristol got left? What have they got left? That's the question the Cox is going to be asking that crew now. Can you do something? They can still sense they're there, but they're running out of time.
As we come down to the line, we see the Germans, they're starting to push ahead. It looks like they've got the edge on this sprint as they're coming down towards the line, past the stewards' enclosures, just with overlap with City of Bristol Rowing Club A, but they're going to run out of room here. It is going to be the leaders from pillar to post. Bonn Ruder-Gesellschaft from Germany, just taking up the Thames Challenge Cup over City of Bristol Rowing Club A.
It's a great race.
Great comeback there by City of Bristol to get themselves back into the race, but unfortunately just not quite enough to get the win.